Yeah, I'm heading to Orlando on Highway 4. Right now I'm going through Tampa. This is the Amway Center. It's huge. It's huge. Orlando has a metropolitan area of about 2,500,000 people. Downtown, or in the city limits, about 308,000 people. You have several sports complexes, including the Camping World Park. But I'm looking for old Orlando. We know that Disney World changed Orlando forever. That happened in about 1965. But before that, old Orlando was the place to go. Old Orlando resides in downtown Orlando, and it runs between Church Street and Orange Avenue, Garland Avenue, and this is it. There's a quick drive through there, and I'm going to go around the circles here a little bit till I find a place to park. And I think I found it. Nothing like a parking garage. Cheaper and safer in the long run. Well, folks, downtown Orlando, actually, I'm in the old part, the old town Orlando. And kind of a mixture. You see the big buildings around me, but down below kind of is the old town. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to walk around Old Town a little bit, and I'll take you with me. Right now, about all you see is big buildings around me. And yeah, they're all over the place here. There's the Amway Center over there. And as you can see, big buildings all around. But I got the GMC parked up on the roof here of this parking garage. So right now, I'm gonna have to find the elevator to get down. I'll see you down this street level. Hang in there. Now, I was down here, folks. The last time I was here was 2011. And I can tell you there's a lot of... it's changed. Not necessarily for the better, but we'll take a look around here. Went down the elevator. Kind of the main square here, if you could call it that. Now this has changed a lot. There used to be a separate set of tracks where they housed an old railroad car and some railroad cars and an engine. They don't have it anymore. Looks to me like the station has run down a little bit. And there's the station. It could use a little work. I'd like to see those trains back myself. This gives you kind of a good glimpse of the architecture. Kind of that New Orleans look. Now, I don't see the outside seating and cafes like they had in 2011. And I don't see half the eating places they had in 2011 either. seems to be deteriorating just a little bit. Now I am early. I think I'm about 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. here. The Rough Riders rode through town here. Teddy Roosevelt led them through town. They were doing some work on the railroad here and the crossings, so these were going off on and off. It's a nice clock. Unfortunately, it's it's off by about 6-7 hours. But those tracks are still active. There's an Amtrak, very long Amtrak. Amtrak trains, most of them I see are about 8 cars, probably about 8 is an average. And I'd say this one was well over 12. That will run from Washington, D.C., I believe, all the way down to Miami, probably New York City to Miami. There's some old pictures I took in 11. Shows you that old railroad train that set out here. And you'll kind of wonder what happened. Vandals get it, or was it being abused, or were people hanging all over it? Who knows? The station was in a lot better shape too back then. And this gives you an idea what it looked like in 2011. And you can see the outside seating, the decorations. Buildings look better shape. A few places I'd like to see while I'm in Orlando, downtown Orlando. The Orange County Regional History Center, Lake Iona Park, and the Henry P. Venn Gardens, and the Phillips Center for Performing Arts. I don't know how many of those I'm going to get to see today. Sometimes they're darn hard to find. Well, back in the parking garage. Now all we gotta do is find a GMC. First level, failed. Yeah. And there it is right there. So, found it, just gotta get to it. Looks like you can probably go up these steps, maybe. Nope. Looks like I'm out of luck here. Well, 2 jobs to do. One I did, I found a truck, GMC's down here, found that. Next thing is to keep from losing my hat in this wind. The third thing I gotta do is get the hell out of here, which may be a little easier than we think. So So we'll see. Well, here's a view from the parking garage, the roof of the parking garage. And that's all the old downtown Orlando. There's those tracks. I said they're still active. That's a commuter, and I'm not sure where it runs to, but it's running right through the middle of town. Well, I'm another part of town now. Had to park on the street this time. This gives you some of the architecture. I'm in a totally different area of town. These charter buses are parked over here, and my bet is that maybe they're at all the museums in the downtown area. Either that or they transported some prisoners down here to City Hall. That's a possibility. A lot of government buildings right down in this area. Almost as many as there are churches. Still downtown Orlando. Like a hotel or condo across the street. I'm here at a little park. Yep. Band shelter down here. And a lake. Other than that, ain't a whole lot. But I'm going to show you what little there is. We got a lady here buried in the sod. Like a nice city lake, doesn't it? Yeah, not bad. There she is. Lady at the lake. Oh, this park walks all the way around. See what we can see here. It's quite a park. When you take a good look at it, it walks, or the park wraps around this lake. And so there are areas to relax and so forth all around the lake, and a walkway that goes all the way around. Not sure how many or how far it is around there, but I would guess it's about a mile probably, pretty close. It's a nice band shelter. And you can see we're right in the middle of town. Well, folks, I am downtown Orlando. Just left that park. Sitting here, going to take off. I'm going to head out of town now. Something else. Probably head out to a Gardens. I don't know what we're getting into there, whether it's worth the trip or not. But I think once I'm done with that garden, I'm done with downtown Orlando here. Nice city, big city. But I'm ready to head out of it. So I'll see you folks down the road. Well, folks, do me a favor. Hit that like button when you're done and subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. And it helps old Ben out. I've been stuck on about 74 subscribers for a long time. It's time we change that. So do me a favor. Tell your friends about the channel. Have them subscribe. Have a good life, friends.